Hi, I'm Aaron Caspin. I work here at Foto Rental. And one of my favorites here is the Fuji GW692, which I call the Texas Leica. What's nice, it's a 90mm 3.5 lens, which I think is the equivalent of, say, a 35mm 1.2 on a regular DSLR. Now, an important thing to note is that there's only 8 exposure 120 film left for sale these days. As you can see on this knob, it's set to 8 exposures. It does have the option for 4 exposures or 16 exposures. If you're lucky enough to have film that'll do that, that's awesome. Unfortunately though, we can only buy 8 exposure 120 film. And here we go. We have the camera open, we have our take-up spool ready, and we have our film ready to put in. We've got a dummy roll of Portra 800, that way we can actually expose it to the light so we can see what we're doing. Keep tension, pull it across, and orient the take-up spool so that you can put the tab in. Once you have it in, you can pull until your black arrow meets the red dots. And you close the camera. At this point, you can advance until you reach the first number. The camera will stop you automatically, so don't worry about going further. On this camera, there is a shutter lock right here. By pulling that, you're not going to accidentally activate it. Here, you can fire it accidentally. By keeping it in the lock position, you can't accidentally make one of your 8 frames. But when you are ready, turn it back to its position, fire. Now that you're done shooting your film, you can remove it. So you pull this tab here on the lower right again, open up the back. You'll see your film. Pull the metal tab back here, carefully pull it out so as not to expose your film, and then seal it with this tab. After you've done that, please be kind, rewind. Take out your original spool and move it to the take-up position. Once that's set, you can close the camera back, and until you're ready to put another roll of film in, you're set.